YouTube does? No. Am I a boss in any way of anyone at YouTube? No. When YouTube doesn't approve something that I do? No. When I put something to stream live and YouTube doesn't like it, I can complain, but they can do whatever they want. They own YouTube, and when I do streaming live, whereas it's restoring on some YouTube server, and YouTube basically says, "Hey, can you imagine how much storage and how much money they spend just to store all this stuff?" Right. So that's it. So my question for you tonight is who has still problems? Raise your hand if you have problems getting YouTube to stream live from Zoom. Raise your hand if you're still having problems. Okay, Isabella, and who else? Eben. Okay, who else? That's it? 2 people? Everyone else got it done well? Max Spitzer, you got your YouTube.
Um, I'm still working on it, but
So
Lily
why
gave me an
didn't you raise your
extension.
hand?
Well, I mean, I was gonna work on it more tonight, but I haven't had
But
trouble
when
or
is it
no trouble.
due?
Well, Lily told me I could have an
He was
extension
sick,
till
Dr.
Friday,
Rush. He
so
gets
Oh,
sick.
okay. All right, fine. All right. Thanks. Okay. No problem. Okay. So what was your problem, Eben?
Every time I went to click go live on YouTube and then I went to sign in, or like when I click go live, I would get an error message at the top. So I gotta figure that out.
Did you share it with Lily?
Share, share what?
Your error message?
Oh no, I'll show her after. So
Okay. So this is good to see. Like Christina, that we talk about all our issues. This is how we operate, step by step. We don't control technology, right, Eben? Some things we can do, right? I can do the recording, but I'm dependent on all these vendors. So the one thing I am in control is what I do with it, and what our way in which we're going to do this class is solving problems and finding solutions. So the first thing that we always have to do in order to find problems and to find solutions is we have to define the problem. Can you hear me, Eben?
Yeah.
So if you have a problem, it is not enough to say, Eben, I got a problem.
Hmm.
What you need to do is document that problem. That means if you got an error message, you have to document that error message. Then what I want to see is you try to solve it. One way, have you ever used ChatGPT?
Yeah, yeah, I was trying it. Someone just chatted me the same problem.
Right.
And he
So,
said he fixed it, so I'll try that.
yeah. So sometimes just go to ChatGPT and say, I'm trying to do this. This is the error message I got.
Hmm.
Any ideas?
Hmm.
So these are ideas. Plus, you have a TA that you have to at least make her aware of, not only saying I'm having issues, but what is the issue? And here's the documentation.
Hmm.
And then if we try all these things and we try to find, and you see that you document the solutions that you found, then sometimes we have to escalate it to somewhere else. But that you understand what I want, and that's the right idea. Because guess what? After you leave this class, there are going to be so many problems. But somebody's going to ask you, well, give me what is the exact problem, and you'll say, hey, here's the documentation. Let me send it to you. And then this is the documentation. I can put in ChatGPT, I can put in Gemini, but a number of AI, and they're pretty good, at helping. So that's a requirement. So what I've decided, I've looked at some of your work, and since it's the first time around, it could need improvement. So what I'm going to do is, for this assignment, I'm going to extend the assignment to Friday at till 11:59 p.m. Everybody hear me? Did you hear me, Trey? So I'm going to extend it. Those that have finished doing it, doing the assignment, you have an opportunity, if you'd like, to go back, make sure all your links work, have other people in your group click on it because your link may work for you, but it may not work on the outside. And I give you permission to go back and do another run if you'd like of a recording and say, now I can improve it. But I'd like you to keep your original recording. And when you post your additional, put a note of this is a revised version and what you've revised. Everybody with me? Olivia, did you hear? The second thing is that I am changing the date of the first exam from March 2nd to March 4th. It will still be in person. It will still be on the computer in the computer lab in the School of Business. So I've asked Lily to make an announcement. So Lily, can you share that announcement? And can you be so kind and go over the
Yeah.
of what's due?
Yeah, I can go over it. But
What's the issue?
I was just gonna make the assignment, make the announcement. I guess they could see the back end of their Blackboard, so all right, that's fine. I'll make the announcement with them on here with me. Um, all right, yeah, I'll share my
Oh,
screen, then I'll go over the announcement.
what's the issue?
Oh no, because you like wanted me to put out the announcement right away, but I'm
Oh,
like,
oh yeah, put out the announcement and why don't I do this? I'll put out the announcement and I can share. You want me to
oh
share
no,
it
I
too?
can, no, I'll
Oh,
just do it, Dr. Rush, don't worry about it.
okay. Any questions before Lily shares? Any problems? Alex, did you do the assignment for today? What?
No, I did not. I didn't
Why
finish it.
did you not do it?
Um, I thought that I sent out the approval for the YouTube, but I did it wrong and I didn't like activate it.
Okay. So you now know what your issue is
Yeah, I got
and
it.
how to solve
I
it.
just got approved, so I'm good.
Okay, good. So the extension helps you, Alex. Yes, no?
Yes, a lot. Thank you.
Okay. So I just want to make sure. Okay.
Uh, Professor, do you want me to go over like the new um assignment, or do you want me to like show what I do to put in an announcement?
Have you put the announcement in? You haven't put it in?
No, I was gonna do it at the end of class, like just to
Oh,
reiterate, but I could
okay.
show them, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it shows them.
So like what I usually
Well,
do, it's
so
like for
yeah,
yours section, I see like I have the TA permissions like you guys do in the audit. So I'm able to go into announcements. We've sent this out to the previous sections, but we
that's
wanted to
nice.
wait.
They can understand it, right?
Yeah. So then I go to my courses. So you can see I have all the business tech section, so I really have to make sure I'm in the right one when I go in. So syllabus and assignment one updates. That's how your announcements are sent out.
Now they can understand it.
So
Dr. Rush,
Hmm.
um, I just have a question for when we're submitting the assignment again after we revise it.
Okay, what's your question?
You said that you wanted us to put like add where or add that we revised it. Um, does it matter where? Like, do you want us to put that next to whatever we
Yeah,
changed or okay.
exactly.
Okay.
So you can
Okay,
see
thank you.
version 1, version 2. Makes sense, right? When
Like
you send,
we wouldn't make another folder. I mean like
no, No.
thing, would we?
You put it with your name under your work, right?
Okay.
So I'm giving you, had you finished it already, you say, it was really tight, finally now after doing it, you kind of figure, oh, I know it better because we want to make it as a tutorial, because a lot of people were it's nice sometimes to say, hey, people are struggling, but in some ways people want to say, well, how do I get it done? And what's nice even is that you can explain who needs this? Why are we doing this? Because I just don't want you to be a little machine. Because, later on, AI can do that. You can get an agent and say,
Yeah.
to the agent, do the Zoom, do this, do that. Later on, Lily won't have to do all these steps. She'll just tell it, she has the update agent and it will do it. But what I want you
Right.
to do is to use your own intelligence, which is what's going to need, and say, hey, the reason this is really good to stream live that I see, you can even make a comment, is that this could really help in business where I would invite, certain subscribers to a Zoom session. But if you wanted to invite anonymously the world, or you wanted it unlisted or something like that, you could do it in Zoom without in YouTube without leaving Zoom. I'm just giving you an
Mhm.
example. But to put
Okay.
in your own, make it, because this is going to go, make it that you can show off when somebody says, what can you do for me? And you say that you have a 3.8 average or a 4 average or a 3 average, and you took this class. Nobody's going to want to see to be honest, what test you did. Let me see your test. Let me see the questions on your test. What they're going to ask you is, what can you do for me? You say,
Yeah.
hey, doesn't that make sense? So
Makes sense.
it's you taking away and you're getting more confident. Do you feel more confident today than you did last week on this?
Yeah.
So you'll get even more confident. That's what I want you to do.
Okay.
Isn't that great?
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
perfect. That's what I want from everybody. It's just
Yeah.
not for me. Don't think about the assignment. Oh, we got to do another. I know what it is. I've been a student, and Lily has been a student earlier, at a later time. You know how you have to do assignments, and even if you don't like it or not, God, it's assignment, and I want to get a good grade. And even if am not so much into it, at least I want to pass in order to enjoy the university. I can't fail all my classes. But in this
Yeah.
case, it's for you, and think about you having your own brand. Think of it, isn't this, where is this useful? And that's
Okay.
what people were wanting to do. Did I answer it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So Lily, you want to take over a little bit on
Yeah,
here and
sure.
I'll interject.
Yeah, and I can also answer some questions too.
Okay, perfect.
Um, but yeah, so now we have assignment 3 out. It's gonna be due next Wednesday. So as you see, it's kind of like a pattern every week. You're going to be having a reading, your adaptive assignments. Now it's on Tech Guide to software, and you're gonna have another quiz to do as well. However, for our new audit assignment, what we're having you guys do is get together with your groups and talk with more advanced features of Zoom. And so this is the rubric. So basically, this Zoom assignment is going to help you become more familiar with Zoom and its features. So like you guys are all going to get together and equally talk about cloud recordings in more detail, live streaming to YouTube, breakout rooms, polls, the Zoom Hub, which is like a new feature within Zoom, and other advanced Zoom settings. So basically, like steps like 1 through 3, you guys should already have set up from assignment 1. We're just reiterating it because like it's important for you guys to have it in order to complete the assignment. So how it's going to get structured is that you guys are going to coordinate a time that works best for all for 4 of you guys. I think we have one group of 5 because we have 37 students in the class, which is an odd number, but it's fine. Um, and so you guys are all gonna coordinate a time to get together. Um, and you're gonna be basically explaining all like Zoom features. So how once you like figure out a time, one person is responsible for sending like a Zoom invite meeting to all the participants. And that person who like starts the Zoom and is the host is going to be responsible for starting the YouTube live and the cloud recording. So no other participants are responsible for starting the cloud recording or the YouTube live. It's just the one that sets the meeting itself. So when you're actually start recording, make sure to talk about the differences between cloud recording and local recordings. We want you guys to like more or less have it like a discussion amongst like each other about like what you learned from like the first assignment, and like also as like an opportunity to like learn new things like about the Zoom Hub. So the Zoom Hub is kind of like it's basically the OneDrive area of Google where like all of your cloud recordings, all of your meeting summaries are all there. You can find it by going to zoom.miami.edu, logging in, it already logs me in automatically. See, you can see Zoom Hub new, and it kind of just looks like this. It's just all of like your Zoom data all together. As you can see, I have a lot. And so, um, as like a group, we all want you to go through like the function of like the home area, my file specifically, like my meeting summaries, my recordings, anything that's been shared with me. This is all like the meeting summaries that Dr. Rush has shared with me because I'm co-host to her other sections. Anything that's starred, anything that I threw out. And like you can also like create your own folders and stuff like that. So just like we want you guys to like go over it and talk about like the pros and cons of the hub and honestly more or less like how it can be useful to you. Make sure like when you're setting it up, like one person talks about the home, one person talks about like my files, one person talks about share with me and stuff like that. Oh, and also make sure when you start the meeting, sorry, I forgot to mention this, you start the AI companion. I got like a couple emails of some people that didn't get the AI companion summary. Um, and that's because like you have to like for how we set it up for you in assignment 1, you have to like accept the AI companion to start before you start the meeting. Like just because like you don't we want you to be aware that an AI is taking notes on your meeting, not like just have it automatically always turn on. Um, and then after you go over the Zoom Hub, we want you to like promote someone else to co-host and like go over what permissions co-hosts have, go into breakout rooms. Maybe like breakout rooms, like they don't your recording doesn't go into the breakout rooms, like it's kind of just like your own private area. So like maybe like you could start like 2 people could go start recording breakout rooms and see how that works out for your end submission. Go into Spotlight, like you explain the functions of spotlighting, create polls and like send it to the class like I have. Like you can either like go in here, like you can see in my polls and quizzes, you can either go in and add some in, or you can like go and edit and stuff like that. Let me get out. And then different like functions of the chat, um, the live transcription, and just like remote control, which is just like when you share your screen, letting like another user control like what's on your like letting them control your mouse. And so like once you like all get that done, what you'll do is like make sure that the group member who um like is the host and will get like the meeting assets, which is just like your AI companion summary and like the cloud recording and the YouTube live. Make sure that group member adds all of that into the submission, which I'll show you in a minute. And then your group members can contribute to the other portions of the submission. So like, for instance, let's go to the audit area. Like for our area, we have Zoom group assignment. That's the folder name. After I'm done like explaining all of this, I want you all to add this folder into your group so we're all on the same page. I've seen a couple of like submissions, especially for the individual assignment, where they have the name sample Zoom individual assignment. The name should just be Zoom individual assignment because this, like, our group 0 function is just to like give like a visual representation to you guys, like what we're expecting as the submission. So like this isn't serve as like an actual submission. It's just like a sample. Anyway, so when you set it up, have your folder there, and then basically like I said, make sure the person who starts, like who sends out like the Zoom link and is the host of the meeting, sends over the cloud recording and the YouTube live, and the AI companion notes as well. And then the group members can you will write out like your name to say that you were present, and we expect a more detailed challenges and solutions portion. But yeah, that's basically what we expect of you. It shouldn't take that long because you already did majority of the hard work with the Zoom individual assignment. So basically this, like all you're doing and your group assignment is just recording. The hardest part is finding a time to meet. I would give like like the recording should take max 15-20 minutes, but I would give yourself a cushion of like an hour to get it figured out to make sure that everyone is equally contributing to the recording.
Lily, let me just try with my hoarse voice to step in. And what I think students should do is before they meet with their group is to go over all the features and try it out on their own rather than spending it'll take 15 minutes if you know what you're doing. But some
Yeah.
of you, like Isabella, you remember when you first started, it was almost like a half hour. Oh, where is this? Where are the settings? What's happening? So I'd like all the students before they come to their meeting to be familiar with all the features that you're going to cover so they can say intelligent, coherent comments. So that's important. So everybody's not coming in and recording 15 minutes. Oh, where is this? Where is this? I have no idea what's happening. That shouldn't be the comments, but rather we are professional. We know what we're doing. And then you can talk about how some of these features can be used. That's all.
Right. Okay, I agree. Can we all just like take time right now just to add a folder in for Zoom group assignment, please? One member can do it. But I think it's important to like set up that foundation and also either like now or before, like after, either now or after class ends, like be more on top of it and like set up a time to meet. Cause I mean, I appreciated all of like your honesty. Like I received like some emails of some people that didn't realize that for the first assignment they'd have to wait 24 hours for the Zoom Live to update. And like Dr. Rush and I would like to encourage that you work ahead on these assignments, especially like if they have some sort of a time constraint, or at least like look over the rubric and make sure that you're prepared to submit on time because we're giving this extension as a, you're trying to figure out like how this class works, how our audit assignments work. We kind of have like all kinds of different things going on each week, but we expect our students to submit things promptly, or at least reach out if they're struggling. I'm always a resource. You can always reach out to me. So
And
that's
what
about
I'd
it
like
for the
is
assignment.
even to be able that you can text each other even now, that you can set something out at least to with your group before we even end. We end even that everyone has a text
Thank you, group 3.
that we can do it. And also what I'd encourage, Lily, is the students try to get it done by Monday because things happen, and then this way they'd have time to improve it rather than all of a sudden somebody's sick, and there are issues coming. It's not such a difficult assignment. I think it's easier than the first since everybody knows Zoom to some extent. Only one person has to stream live.
Right.
So this assignment I see too is getting to know your group. Because really the first assignment, even though you put it in the group, you really could do it all alone. You didn't have to know how to work with your group and get help from each other. And you're going to be doing other things in this group. So you might as well now establish rapport.
I totally agree. Definitely like to record by Monday because then you can figure out the kinks and
Right, because there's
going on
always,
with that.
and you can always make improvements. We did it once, let's try to do this part again or something. But at least I have one version. Later on, stuff happens, all of a sudden my computer is down, all of a sudden the internet is down, all of a sudden Zoom is down, who knows?
Right.
So let's, all these types of things.
Also, Dr. Rush, I kind of like that group 3 has theirs purple. I feel like we should like have it where you like
Okay,
we should have some colors going on in this audit section.
I love it.
I really like
Creativity,
this purple.
yeah, right. So you can ask on group 3 who thought of it.
I remember I did when I went in, but I forgot who it was
Okay.
that
Who
that
did for group 3? Who made it purple?
That was me.
I like it.
Great.
I think we should
The
all have
more
a different color.
creativity, because that's really, when you think about it, where's the human in all this going to be? You know, it's the creativity of what we can do and what can we contribute and where can our ideas help us? So I see it as all the
Yay.
AI companion as let it be that we're the humans in the center still, you know, and let it be our companion rather than it taking over.
Right.
Oh, So this
Is there
is,
anything else you want me to go over, Dr. Rush?
no, I think what we could do is why don't we do some, we can go back to our regular section. And then, first of all, are there any questions? Go, everything okay? Did you contact your group about meeting? Go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna talk to the rest of my group and see what time is good for them.
Yeah, so, today's Wednesday, so if we can do it, in a way that already what to do, we can get it out and done and over with. I think that's a good part. So maybe let's do this, Lily, let's maybe take a quiz. What do you think?
Sorry, I forgot I was muted. Okay. Do you want me to use Anastasia's because hers are shorter?
Yeah, let's start with Anastasia and then or do you want to try year 5?
It doesn't matter. I mean, these were questions that they were asked already in their audit assignment, so
Okay, so it'd be interesting to see. Let's do Anastasia.
okay.
Let's do
Chapter 1 or 2?
let's start with chapter 1. Okay, so these are 3 questions. Can you read them for me,
Sure.
Lily?
Which situation best shows the value of being an informed user of information systems? Knowing how to code complex software, understanding how an app affects productivity and decision making, designing hardware components, or managing a company's IT budget.
Okay. You want to read 2?
Yeah. And then 2 is a manager reviews last quarter's sales numbers and identifies a trend that explains why revenue dropped. What level is the manager working at? Oh, data, information, knowledge, or IT infrastructure.
Okay. And
And
what is
then
3?
Why has information technology reduced the need for middle managers in many organizations? IT replaces executives entirely. IT automates routine decision making and reporting. IT eliminates communication between departments or IT increases employee error.
Okay. So how much time do we want to give them?
Well, only 9 people have answered, so let's give a couple more. Let's give
Okay.
it like 5 minutes, 4 minutes.
No.
Well,
I-
you have to read. I mean, if I was a student, Dr. Rush, I would like still be reading through the question.
Yeah, you can read through the question, but I need 5 minutes because you think about it. In the exam, if we have 60 questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you want to do it, then you're going to have two or three open-ended questions. You want to be able to do those. So I'd give, in this case, I'd give another minute, maybe a
Okay.
minute and a half to see what it is. And it's interesting on number 3, do you think instead of information technology, you could substitute, Lily, the AI? That
Maybe.
would you get the same answer?
Maybe.
Because why has AI reduced the need for middle managers in many organizations? So it was already a trend of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you think AI is going to come? All those middle managers, right? Unless they're working with AI, will be deleted. A lot of companies now are saying, if you don't know how to use AI, we don't want to hire you.
Yeah, that's what that's what my internship person said.
Yeah, and you can see it, right? It's
Yeah,
almost
you
like
have to get a
in the
prompt.
old days, if you don't know Excel in doing a finance job, I don't want you either, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you're an accountant. So now it's I want you, because a lot of things will be AI will be done using Excel, but I need to know how to use it. Okay. So how many do we have?
We have 32 people answered, so
Okay, and how many left?
33.
Okay. So I give it another 30 seconds. And then you can end the poll. I think we got 33. So you can, so I guess you can, and then share. So what do before we even share the results, right? We got 94%. It's interesting. Number 2 is more varied, right?
Yeah.
And number 3. So we'll spend time going over number 2. Okay, so share the results. So are we sharing the result? Okay.
Yeah, it says I am.
Okay, so number 1, I think a majority got the correct answer, right?
Yes.
Number 3, I think the majority got the correct answer, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go over number 2. So read again, Lily, number 2.
A manager reviews last quarter's sales numbers and identifies a trend that explains why revenue dropped. What level is the manager working at?
Okay, and the correct answer, they said, is knowledge. So let's figure it out. When would it be data? Lily? What would be data in this scenario? What's the
Like
difference?
if it was raw facts, like if they're
Right,
dealing with like raw facts.
right. So it would
If they're
be,
identifying like specific trends,
right,
then it's like knowledge because you're looking for like I think
Okay.
like qualitative.
okay, so basically what we can think about here is data is raw facts. So if I gave you the sales numbers of last quarter,
Like a CSV file, like
right,
just
which is a
straight
common,
numbers.
right, and I just got numbers and tags, then it would be data. If I got just lists by rows, if I converted it into Excel, that it was organized, right? Then it would be information. So what makes this question knowledge that it identifies a trend that explains why revenue drops? So it's saying the trend and what level is the manager working at. So let's stop sharing. And you shared the results?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Well, you just shared it again.
Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing. So we think about data and information and knowledge. What would make it AI? That's the exact same question. The knowledge is it's telling me, explaining the trends. What would make it AI? Everybody understand my question? Reed, did you understand my question?
No, I didn't.
Okay. You remember question 2?
Yeah, the guy was trying to like see what was wrong with the thing, and it was like if it was asking if it was knowledge, AI, or like other, I forgot the other options.
Data,
Data,
right?
yeah.
Information and knowledge.
Yeah.
So we know that knowledge is giving me, explaining the trends. I give you, let's say you were in charge of a company and you got your sales trends and you say, hey, in this product, sales are down. There's a trend going down.
Yeah.
You as the founder of the company, what question would you ask?
I would ask how he knows.
How what?
Like I would ask how he knows like or like it's like how does he notice the trend and like what it is?
Okay, so the trend they computed the trend and you sold 100 last year, then you sold um every quarter you sold 10 less. So it's going down. You see the trend on Excel, okay? Even if I gave you those numbers, right? 100, 90, 80, and 70. What do you think the trend is? Going up or down?
Down. Or
Down.
like yeah.
But what would you ask then? What would be the next question on
I
that?
would ask how we
Well,
could fix it and make the trend go back up.
right. Normal, right? If you were there, what happened? And what can we do?
Yeah.
That's where AI can help you. Is that next step? What can I do next? Okay, you want to do the
What?
I'm talking to Lily.
Oh,
Lily, you want to do the good, very good. Lily, you want to do the next 3 for chapter, what is it, for the hardware?
Sure. No, yeah, it's chapter 2 hardware.
Chapter 2. It's really, it's TG, is it? That's how she listed, right? Okay. So
Yeah,
can you
it's
be,
tech guide hardware.
yeah, right. Can you be so kind and read it?
Oh, okay. Which hardware trend most directly forces companies to rethink how employees work? Slower processor speeds, rapid price increases in hardware, mobile devices, and BYOD policies.
What's BYOD, you know?
Honestly, I believe
It's called bring your own device.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so just jot it down. Sometimes they
Yeah.
throw out these acronyms like everybody knows it, right? But
Mhm.
that's bring your own device. Basically, you go, you bring your own laptop and you
I
bring
guess
your
through
own,
context clues, if I read back, I could have
yeah,
figured that out. But
right. But I'm letting you know.
I don't
No big
have
deal.
my glass on, so I'm like
Right. Okay.
declining storage capacity is the other one. And
Okay.
then number two is what type of computer would be most appropriate for complex climate modeling or scientific simulations?
Okay.
A tablet, a microcomputer, mainframe, or a supercomputer?
Okay.
And then number three is which CPU component is primarily responsible for performing calculations and logical comparisons?
Okay.
Control unit, register, arithmetic logic unit, or catch memory?
Okay. So it's cache memory, it's arithmetic logic unit, registered, and control unit.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all components of the CPU, which the CPU is the brains of the computer, that it does the processing. And when we think about a cache memory, is like, have you ever, Lily, when you type in Google, it comes back, you type in a few letters and it already knows what you're typing?
Yeah.
That's that, and you've done that search before. That's based on cache memory. There's a little small amount of memory that it keeps small amounts and it's quite quick. Okay. And for number three, the idea is the CPU or the central processing unit is basically the brains of the computer. That's where the chip is. And here is even a hint, if I didn't know, there's a proportion where it does calculations, adding, subtracting, dividing. It does logic. What's logic? That I want to sort something. Is something less than, greater than, or equal to it? So in that case, it would be, if I had to guess, right? And it says logic comparisons, right? And calculations, that arithmetic logic unit would be, if I didn't even know anything, right? Be a good guess, right?
Right.
So that's it. And supercomputers. So it seems that the one that we have not 100%, we have 97%. On number two, we got 100%. On number one, reread number one.
Uh, which hardware trend is most directly forces companies to rethink how employees work?
Okay, so
Slower.
this,
Oh,
so so this is what trend is happening, that all of a sudden in hardware that we got to rethink how our workforce is going to work. Well, first of all, you know that the world is getting faster, not slower. The speeds of my computer, every time I buy a computer, I should have a processor that's faster, not slower. So number one, I wouldn't choose. Rapid price increases in hardware. It's really for the same amount of hardware that I got last year, it should be less. My hardware now, the only thing about my hardware that's going up quite a bit is memory is in short demand. My if I buy more memory inside my computer, it's going to be much more costly than it was years ago. And why? Because of all those AI data centers need so much memory. So it seems in this case, you want to then, we're now 31 out of 33 have participated. Okay, so you want to give them another 30 seconds? Or
yeah,
no,
30. I mean,
32, so we need only one more person has to sign in. We'll give that person.
I closed out of the poll and I can't
Okay,
find it again, so
okay.
I think I'm
All
that
right, so we
person.
have that. All right, so you want to end the poll and share the results? Okay, So we were right about number 1. Number 2, everybody got right. And number 3, if we go down, and if we go down, it should have been right too. Okay. So you want to stop sharing? You stopped?
Yeah, I stopped. Well,
Okay.
yeah, it's done.
Okay. So we'll continue with the hardware. We're going to go into software next week. And then we'll see what people do in terms of their assignments. That one of the beauties is once we get over this, everybody will be familiar. And when we say for your final project, guess what? You have to record it to the cloud with no password. You have to share it on Zoom, right? There won't be an issue, Athena, right? It'll be like second nature. Okay. Any questions? Comments? So anything else? Did anyone have anything in the chat I need to address? Okay. So Lily, you want to do attendance?
Yeah, I'm putting that up now. Let me just put the thing in the chat. The code is 8663. I'll share my screen just so everyone sees it.
Okay. Once they have attended, we wish everyone a good weekend. Meet with your groups. We'll see what everybody does for Monday. And then if you have major issues about the assignment, you can contact Lily. Thanks a lot, Lily, for your help tonight. I needed it. And stay with us if you have additional questions.
Thank you. Have a good
Lily?
one. Thank you.
Thank you. Feel better.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a
Thank
good
you.
one.
Fuck.
Lily, real quick. It says I'm in group 6. I got your email, but I forgot how I find out who's in my group exactly.
Okay, I'll walk you through it right now.
Okay.
But I'll just let me take you into a breakout room and we'll
Okay.
figure it out together.
Let's first do this, see what else other people have before you put them in a breakout room. Lily.
Oh, I thought you would talk with the other people, Professor.
Let me
and I'd
just
talk with
see.
them.
Maybe other people need breakout rooms too. Okay.
Okay.
Kai, what's the issue?
I'm just signing in for attendance. My thing's really
Okay.
slow right now.
Okay. And Reed, what's the issue?
It was just more so of the question because I already submitted my assignment, but I was just wondering like, how would I know like how I could improve it? Or like, is there like feedback in it?
I could take a look at it right now and let you know.
Also,
Okay.
Lily, I wanted to have feedback for mine as well. So just
Okay.
understand you did everything correctly, just for that.
All right. Can Dr. Rush, could I talk with Max in a breakout room and you could give them feedback?
Yeah.
Because I feel like
Yeah.
I could help Max a lot
Yeah.
more.
Okay. And what's with Kiko here?
He's oh,
I was just asking because I was not here for last class, and it was because I was at a student event for the Lakeside dorms, reviewing it for next year. I was at a meeting, and I know I'm supposed to tell you before I
Right.
do anything, but I just remembered like it's like excused if it's a school event. So I just wanted to
Yeah, but you
clarify
have
that.
to do it in advance for a school event, right?
Yeah. So I
You
guess it
just don't
doesn't
do
matter
it
either
the
way.
afterwards, right?
Yeah.
But so have you done your assignment?
Uh, yeah, but isn't it moved back till Friday?
Right, but I'm asking you, have you done your assignment?
No, I'm starting it.
Okay. So you're
All right.
lucky.
Yeah, I will try to get that done as soon as possible. And
Well,
I'll
it's not as soon as possible. It's by Friday by 11:59.
yeah, I'll let you guys know if I have any issues, but I should be good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a good night. Feel better.
Yeah.
All right. Max,
Okay. So
I'll
you'll take
you can come
Max
in
there
yeah.
and I'll, okay.
Yeah. So
Okay. So Reed, you want to share your, who wants to share their screen first?
I can. I don't
Okay.
mind. Should I show you the MP4 one or should I show you the cloud recording I did?
Show me quickly the MP4.
Okay.
Professor, just because
Yeah.
I have a very important business tech meeting after, and I just wanted to, more than feedback, it's just something that I wanted to ask you about the
Wait.
thing. I wanted to know the first one, so the local recording, right?
Right.
Instead of displaying the link, it displays the whole Zoom like box that you
It's
can click.
okay.
It's
It's
okay.
okay.
That's all I wanted to know because the
Okay.
rest Lily walked me through. She was very
Okay,
nice.
fine.
So,
Okay, fine.
okay,
Perfect.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Professor. Have a good night.
Okay. So what do you, okay. So we're, at least it works, right? So play it a little bit.
Yeah. I was just pausing it because she was talking and I didn't
Yeah,
want to.
okay, pause. Okay.
I think I like just was.
I don't hear.
I'm gonna be talking about the files and recording locally.
Okay, do you show anything? Do you share your screen?
Yeah, I
So
think
first you
do I
wanna
turn it.
get
Oh no, because in step 4 it doesn't say to share my screen for that part. And I didn't see it in the examples, but I did share my screen for the Zoom cloud recording part.
So what did you do for this part, the cloud
This
recording?
part I just kind of talked and explained it.
Explain what? In the
Explained
local.
like how like the files were different. The recording, where it was saved, where you could find it, where Zoom uploaded it.
recording your face. That's
But
just
what do you talk
part
about here? You talk
Zoom.
about?
Do I
If you
what?
have time, what I would do there is I would share some screen too.
Okay, got it.
You
It
know, I
just
mean
only
that
said that
when
for the
people look at it, it looks, you know
yeah.
what local recording is, but you might as well have it useful. It's not going to take you that long, and now you know how to do it, and you can upload. And you said now I'm sharing, and you can put it in with the new date and time,
Okay.
and put it right underneath it, and then say
Mm-hmm.
the improvement is sharing screen.
Oh yeah, and then the only other thing I could think of what I could have done better was I guess during my Zoom cloud recording, my camera wasn't on the entire or here like I have it on here and I was talking about like some of the issues I had with YouTube
So you click
Yeah.
live stream.
and then I like showed how I did
It'll do
YouTube.
recording
Wait, was it not?
a lot.
Okay, so that's weird. It wasn't showing my
So like
entire
that's
screen.
Are you sharing here? I don't see shared.
Oh, do you not? No, no, I'm sharing. Oh wait, can you not see me sharing my screen right now?
No, I'm sharing your screen button in your recording.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Like it said I was sharing in that, so I guess it was
So you have to look at it.
okay, yeah, I guess I gotta
Read,
make it
read,
again.
read the best
Um
way. You know just as well as I do. Go over. You probably didn't go over this, right? You did it and then you're happy that you finished it.
well I did it no, I did it like 10 times. I could show
Oh,
you that.
really?
I thought it was fine though. I
Okay. So look at it. Are you sharing the screen? Because you want this to be a tutorial. And
you
if
know,
you're
well, I mean
just talking,
I think I'm sharing the screen, but I'm only sharing my Zoom screen. I'm not sharing my Okay,
well,
so I gotta retake that, I guess.
yeah, I just see you behind a wall.
Yeah. Okay. All right, yeah, you
Right?
want I know what I have to improve a lot. Thank you.
Okay. But it's great. Isn't it great that you have that opportunity? And
Yeah.
now it's all, you know how physically you know how to do it. Now you just need to
Mm-hmm.
improve it.
Yeah, I think I probably just misclicked on what I was trying to share my screen if I had to
Yeah, yeah,
guess.
but now it's not a big deal. But
Mm-hmm.
now it can be, and just put, second version, and how
Mm-hmm.
you improved it.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's not even just for your grade. You understand that? But
Mm-hmm.
if somebody wants to see what you can do,
Yeah, because if I have to do it for a job or something.
yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go on a job interview, you want to go on an intern
Yeah.
interview. Hey, look at what I've done,
Yeah.
right? You don't want to look like, well, what did you talk about? I had no idea.
Yeah.
If you don't show the screen, it's like
Yeah.
talking heads.
Yeah. I honestly I swear I clicked entire
I
screen,
know
but
a lot of stuff happens all the time. It happens to
oh
me
well.
too. You know what I mean? I think
Mm-hmm.
I'm streaming. I'm not streaming. You know what I mean? I think
Mm-hmm.
sometimes and then I realize if I'm not host, I can't stream.
Mm-hmm.
Lily comes in first, she becomes the host.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think thank you. Have a good night, Dr. Rush. I
Yeah,
appreciate the help.
as always, we're here to help you, but we're here to, nurture you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Make you great.
Yeah. All right. I hope you feel better.
Yeah, me too. Thanks.